What's up everyone, it's your boy Raji, and in today's video I'm going to be ranking my top 8 dark horse teams for the World Cup. Going to be giving some insight into some teams I think are undervalued in this tournament, have a real shot at making it out of their group and going on potential deep runs with some young talent and some guys that could really break out. Let's get into the video. All right, starting with my number 8 ranked dark horse team, I've got Algeria. And if you've been watching my videos, you know I've been talking about how some of these AFCON teams can really cause some problems here at the World Cup. I think Algeria is one of those teams. Play a very rigid style of football. Don't give up too many goals. They're going to be looking at Riyad Mahrez, 35 years old, but he will have to show up, much like AFCON. If he doesn't show up, they're probably going to lose. Lucas Zidane in net. He's going to have to be solid. Ryan Aït-Nouri running that right flank. I'm looking to him as well. They've been given a group that they can absolutely get out of. Argentina, Austria, and Jordan. Argentina is obviously the problem here, but Austria and Jordan are very beatable teams for this Algeria team. I think that if they can continue this rigid style of football, don't give up too many goals, pull out some draws, sneak a win maybe against Austria. This is a team that can finish in second and maybe go far. At number 7, I've got the DR Congo. Now, they are in a considerably harder group than Algeria, with Colombia, Portugal, and Uzbekistan. However, the 8 best third-place teams make it out of the group stage into the knockout rounds. This is a group where if the Congo can do their job against Uzbekistan, they can find themselves in a third-place spot qualifying for the round of 32. Now, this team, the reason I have them even as a dark horse, they came through the international playoffs. An AFCON team that proved that they can win under pressure when they need to. That is why I think that this team has the chance to potentially go on a dark horse run, make it out. And if making it out of this group, first of all, would already be impressive enough for this Congo team. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, if he can play up to his potential, now you've got a great offensive defenseman there. Yoan Wissa, one of the more underrated strikers in this tournament. If he gets going, Congo could see some goals. This is a team that maybe, if they get a good matchup in the round of 32, we could see them even going to the round of 16. I would not sleep on this Congo team. I've got them at 7. All right, at number 6, I've got the Ivory Coast. Yes, another AFCON team. However, there's a reason for it. This Ivory Coast team has proven that they can play football at a high level with almost any team in the world. Their recent run of friendlies has proven that. Beat South Korea 4-0, beat Scotland, beat France. Now, yes, this is just friendlies. However, this shows the potential that this Ivory Coast team had. This is a 2023 AFCON champions, right? This is not that long ago. And even in this past AFCON, went to the quarterfinals, this close to a semifinals, a thrilling game against Egypt that they fell short of. Now, the players that I'm looking for to really lead this Ivory Coast team, Amad Diallo and Yan Diomande, the young superstar attack. If these guys can link up, I'm really looking for Yan Diomande to be one of my breakout stars this tournament too. Look for those guys. If they get going on the score sheet, this is a team that could steal some points in that Group E, make it out in 3rd place, qualify for the round of 32, and then it's could be crazy from there. Also, Franck Kessie really going to have to show his leadership for this Ivory Coast and guide them if they want to make it out of this group. But I think that they really do have a shot to qualify in 3rd, maybe even 2nd place if they can pull a draw off against Ecuador. Now you're looking at an Ivory Coast team that could really be a dark horse. All right, for my 5th ranked dark horse team, I've got South Korea. And Raji, why do you have South Korea over Ivory Coast? I thought you said they just beat them in the friendlies. I'll tell you why. It's because of the group that South Korea is in. Mexico, South Africa, and Czechia. In my opinion, Group A is the most evenly matched group at the tournament. I think any team could come out of it. For me, I think South Korea wins this group. I have them winning this group. And with that, if South Korea wins this group, now they've got a favorable matchup in the round of 32. This could put them in the round of 16. This is a dark horse team, very, very young, one of the best and underrated, one of the most talented teams that South Korea has brought to a tournament. Lee Kang-in, watch out and listen for that name. 25 years old, PSG player, doesn't really get a lot of playing time. He's looking for a big move this summer. This is his chance to get his name on the map. They've also got the veteran experience. Kim Min-jae, defender from Bayern. Obviously, Son Heung-min, their leader, their legend. He's going to have to show up on the score sheet. They've also got pieces like Hwang Hee-chan. This is a very, very good South Korea team with a chance to make it out of the group in 1st place, get a favorable matchup in the round of 32, and really show the world why they are one of the scary dark horse teams in this tournament. All right, in number 4, I've got Bosnia and Herzegovina. Now, much like South Korea, this team has been placed in a very favorable group. Canada, Qatar, and Switzerland. in my opinion, Group B is the worst group at the World Cup, and that plays into Bosnia's favor. I think they can come out of this group in second place. That's where I've got them. Maybe even first place if they can do their job well enough. Now, this Bosnia team is riding a Cinderella run. Obviously, the incredible run through the European playoffs, knocking off Italy to even qualify for the World Cup. Now, they've been placed in a favorable group. They continue that momentum on. They keep rolling on the wins, getting some draws, getting some points. You qualify in second place. Now, you find yourself with another favorable matchup in the round of 32, potentially avoiding a first-place team. Bosnia can continue their run into the round of 16 then. Edin Dzeko, even at 40 years old, is playing almost every minute. Almost every minute at 40 years old is great, and he's contributing, he's scoring. This is a good team, and Mladen Demirovic as well. They've got the pieces, they've got the chemistry, they've got the fan base, they've got the Cinderella story. Give me Bosnia to continue on and make a potential deep run at this tournament. At number 3, I've got Turkey, and this team has all the pieces for a deep dark horse run. Now, this is a Turkey team that has the stars that some of these other dark horse teams don't have. Arda Güler, now cemented at Real Madrid, one of the best young players in the world, and is really the creative maestro behind that Turkey attack. Kenan Yildiz, I think some people have forgotten about him, but what an electric attacker this guy is, and I've got him as one of my breakout stars to come into being a $100 million player after this tournament if he shows up. You've also got the veteran experience, Demiral in the back. You've got guys like Beres Yilmaz up top. This is a team that has the pieces to win Group D. I think they do. They've already beaten the USA in a friendly. Australia and Paraguay, they can beat as well. This is a Turkey team that can top Group D. And then now you're potentially playing a third place team in the round of 32. This is a team that can make it to the round of 16 after that. They've got the pathway. They've got the team for a deep dark horse run at this tournament. I like Turkey at my number 3 spot. My number 2 dark horse team at this tournament, I've got Scotland, and in my opinion, one of the most electric teams at this tournament. A very chaotic play style, back and forth games. Did you see them in qualification? That game against Denmark, crazy game for them to even get here in the first place. And in a group like with Brazil, Morocco, and Haiti, and in my opinion, that Group C, the second toughest group at this tournament, the way you get out of that is with chaos, with goals, with late winners, all which Scotland has proven they are very good at. One of the most dangerous counters in this tournament. They can burn a team like Morocco. They can burn a team like Brazil if needed. This is a team that has proven they can hang it out with them, and they've got stars to do it. Scott McTominay, already a world star. I think he can become a superstar after this tournament. He always shows up for Scotland. Guys like John McGinn just won the Europa League with Aston Villa. They've also got Kieran Tierney, hero from the qualification. Andy Robertson, veteran leader back there. Scott McKenna. This team has the pieces to really go on a deep run, and I got them finishing second in Group C. If they can indeed finish second in Group C, now you've got a potential matchup in the round of 32 where you avoid a team that finished first. This is a team now that can go deep. And again, with Scotland, you never know what you're going to get, what kind of game you're going to get. This team could be down 2-0, and in a blink of an eye, they're up 4-2. I love this Scotland team. I love their electricity. I love their pace of play. Give me Scotland as a dark horse team to go very, very deep in this tournament. And my number 1 dark horse pick for the tournament is Norway. Pretty popular. I think a lot of people have that, but it's for good reason. This team is absolutely dialed in. 8-0 in European qualification. They were in a group with Italy as well. Erling Haaland, 16 goals in qualification? Absolutely unreal quality. When he puts on the Norway jersey, he becomes one of the best strikers of all time. They've also got the other pieces that they need for this deep run. Martin Odegaard and Alexander Sorloth. That's an attack. That's a really serious attack, and they've proven in their friendlies, in the qualification, they can hang with any team in the world, and now they're going to have to really prove it. They're in the group of death. Yes, I know. France, Senegal, and of course, Iraq. But I think they can hang with all three of those teams. I think they can beat all 3 of those teams if needed. That group of death is going to be cinema. Norway is going to play that kind of electric football, much like Scotland. They're going to have to score a lot of goals, and I think they will. I've got them finishing second place in that group. And if they indeed finish second in that group, like I just mentioned, in the round of 32, they might be able to avoid playing a first place team in the round of 32. And now you can let Erling Haaland and that attack fire on all cylinders and potentially carry some momentum and make a quarterfinal run or even better. I love this Norway team. I think they are the dark horse team of the tournament. Give me Norway. at my number 1. Those are my dark horse teams for this tournament. We are less than 24 hours away. I'm super excited. It's been fun making these videos, so thank you so much for watching. We've got a lot more content coming during the World Cup, so stay tuned for that. And thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for more.